Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that we can see another golden cross on the Bitcoin daily chart. The second thing I would like to talk about is that Kraken warns users that their Bitcoin trading data is now heading to the IRS. And the third news is all about that Taiwan introduces crypto bill to Parliament. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget that every single day you getting the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related news here on Blockchain Bloom. So if you do not want to miss a single thing, then simply subscribe the button all, and then you will get the notifications as soon as a new video is out. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this kind of content what I'm creating. So let's do today's episode. Okay, and for start, let's have a quick look at the prices. Well, Bitcoin is still going up because it's 1% up in the last 24 hours. In 7 days, almost 13% up, $34,626 US. Ethereum up 1.5%, also in 1 week, a bit more than 8% up, $1,816 US. When we're looking at here, the winners, Axie Infinity is up 15%, Gala is up 13%, Solana up 88%. So these are the top winners in the top 100. And the losers among the top 100, Injective down 2%, Stacks 1.5% down, and Maker 1.3%. Not a big fall at all. And I'm moving on to the first topic straight away because it's all about the Bitcoin Golden Cross. So first of all, let's talk about it. What is a golden cross? But for help, I share the screen so you can see it clearly. So for those of you who don't know, is when this is here, what's happening, the golden cross, when the 50-day moving average, and the 50 moving average here, this is the orange line, it's crossing the 200 moving average, this is the blue line here, from under. So this is what right now we're witnessing, I zoom in a little bit, just like here you can see that the cross is happening. Why is this important? In many cases, if a golden cross forms, then after that, it doesn't mean straight away. So on that day, on the dot, not like this, but after that, we having usually a bullish trend coming. And historically, we can see even in this year, we had here a golden cross, and we can see that after this happened, we had a very nice price increase with some corrections. That's normal. Even in the bull market, there are corrections. However, when we're looking at even a bigger situation, this one, for example, which started all the way back in 2020 and started the bull market, this golden cross, and look at this, how well Bitcoin price went up. Then we had the death cross, that's the opposite. And again, we came back, formed a golden cross, and then we still have seen a very nice price increase in the Bitcoin. And of course, if Bitcoin goes up, then the whole crypto market goes up. So this is what right now is happening. Therefore, just because of the fact that the golden, cross has performed, many people would say, okay, now is the time to invest because probably sooner or later the market, it's really going to start to go up, getting bullish, and we shouldn't forget about the spot Bitcoin ETF possibility end of this year, beginning of next year. So all these kind of things, all together, the situation and the trend is definitely bullish. Look at this, higher highs, higher lows since the beginning of this year. And actually, it's very, very important. So when you're looking at this here, look at this video, we always have to zoom out. Okay, so when we see some price drops, even when we see bear markets, because we are right now after very heavy bear market and we still haven't seen new highs for Bitcoin. So technically we still in the bear market, but in the bullish way a little bit out. then, if you're looking at this video, it clearly shows that you always have to zoom out. So if you see all these kind of things, and then you're looking at the big picture, the history of Bitcoin, then you can see that those dumps, which look very severe at that time, keep that in mind, as it says that this is just a correction, and Bitcoin have seen always higher and higher highs. That's very important. New all-time highs are coming sooner or later, more likely in end of 2024, 2025. But yeah, it looks like that the huge drops are over. We don't know for sure. It's very important to mention, because nobody knows the future. A black swan event, anything can happen. But at the end of the day, we have seen some black swan events, even the pandemic and so on and so forth. But still, Bitcoin recovered and reached new highs. And this is, I think, very important to keep in mind. And, Bitcoin, fiat currency, here we go. Look at this chart. This is the US national debt growing faster than economy. Look at this. Since here, between 2010 and 2020, this line just changed. And the blue one is the GDP in the US, and the national debt is the red one. And when you're looking at here the debt swap, you can see that this is here in the left top corner, 33 trillion US dollar. More than that, to be honest with you. More than 33.5, 33.6 actually, getting to 7. On the other hand, the GDP is 27 trillion US dollar. Look at this here. So yeah, this is a massive difference, and this shows clearly that this debt is going up sharply. And yeah, it's worth to think how you store your value. It's totally up to you. Bitcoin is just an option. It is the best performed asset in the last decade, but we don't know the future. So you should do your homework and make your own decision, and taking the responsibility for your decision. This is very important in crypto. Also, this week, what's going to happen is the FOMC meeting, 31st of October, starting basically tomorrow and continuing on the 1st of November, when we're going to have the press conference. Now, the chances, 96% is saying that there won't be any interest rate hike, so we stay as we are. There's a tiny little chance here for actually they going to decrease the interest rate, but it is not really likely. So this is what probably the market has already priced in. This is happening this week. Important thing. We're going to have another FOMC meeting in December. So one more is coming up in this year. Okay. Second thing I would like to talk about is that Kraken warns users that their Bitcoin trading data is heading now to the IRS. It's very important then, if you store your crypto on cryptocurrency exchanges, centralized cryptocurrency exchanges, first of all, if you use them, most of them, doing KYC, they have to, kind of. Therefore, they know everything about you. But now the fact is that, and let me share you the screen here, that in compliance with the June court order, now the IRS will get that information. So first of all, to who this applies. So the company will share information regarding cryptocurrency transactions above $20,000 made by Kraken customers when between 2016 and 2020. So not now, going back. US-based users who made such transactions will have their account history sent to the IRS along with their name, date of birth, tax ID, address, and contact information. Basically, most importantly, everything. On the other end here, Kraken is saying that, protecting here customers, because the IRS has asked for more, but they could convince the judge not do so because the IRS also asked the IP address, employment information, source of wealth, net worth, banking details, and so on and so forth. But Kraken spokesman said in a statement that we convinced the court to reject these demands. Kraken will always stand up for privacy of its clients as it did here. Yeah. However, they still have to provide this because of the court order, and this is going to be probably the future around the world. So all with these tax offices, the centralized exchanges kind of have to work together, and therefore it's very, very important that you do your tax properly, because you can see this one goes back all the way to 2016, 2020. So between that, kind of 4 years and 5. So it's not necessarily what is now, just what happened in the past. And don't forget, whatever gets on the blockchain stays on the blockchain. It's immutable. Therefore, what you have done in the past, it's recorded and time stamped. And if they find out what is your address, and because of the KYC they can easily, then it straight goes to you, and all the information go to the IRS in this case. Right. Okay. And the third topic is all about that Taiwan introduces crypto bill to parliament. So we can see that even Taiwan is moving towards crypto, but with some regulations. So Taiwan introduces crypto bill to parliament. So the virtual asset management bill aims to provide better protection for customers and properly supervise the industry. So this is the goal. So Taiwan's legislators introduced the virtual asset management bill to unicameral parliament to legislative yuan. The bill aims to provide better protection. Yeah, that's what I said already. So it suggests some common sense obligations for virtual asset service providers, such as separating customer funds from the company's reserve funds. That's very important. Establishing the internal control and audit system, and joining the local trade association. However, at this point, it doesn't require stablecoin issuers to hold, a 1-to-1 ratio of reserve funds, and it doesn't mention algorithmic stablecoins. The bill suggests fines for these are the virtual asset service providers operating without a license. The companies already operating in Taiwan market will have 6 months to obtain a license after the bill comes into force. So it hasn't come to force yet. This is just introduction of a crypto bill to the parliament, but it shows that all around the world, most countries are about to implement, put somehow crypto into their financial system because they see this is the future, but they have to come up with some regulations, and this is what's happening in Taiwan as well. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day you're getting this fresh cryptocurrency blockchain news, so I keep you up to date. If that's important for you, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also if you like this kind of content, then very easy, hit the like button. Highly appreciated. Guys, see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.